So you've been to 100 countries?
I've been to 100 countries, man. White is the preference in Asian. I feel that black man is the preference in South America. White's the preference in Asia. When you're a black man in Eastern Europe, you get to get away, focus on you, but also you're in a location where you're like 100x desirable. It was, man. It felt like what's the black scary movie show? Like Get Out. Man, no one smiled. Everyone was staring at you. Super intense. Not one colored person in sight. The most uncomfortable for me was Argentina.
All right, cool. So I got my man AJ here. We at the Culture Lounge right now. He actually just left the Philippines. We're currently in Thailand right now. But how was the Philippines, man?
I met my girlfriend, which is from a province area,
Mhm.
and I, for the first time, went to Buffalo City, man. Met my girlfriend's family. Went to the jungle. Went to the slums. It was crazy, man.
What's the difference between a Thai woman and a Filipino woman?
Yeah, man. That's a interesting. It's so many things, but Thai women and Filipino women are gorgeous, man. I think with Thai women, they tend to. I think sometimes people would say that it could be a language barrier. Sometimes I think that Filipinos, when it comes to English, are the best in regards to speaking English. The most is very English friendly in most Filipino countries. Compared to Thailand, you're gonna get the accent. You're gonna get a lot of Thai women who may not speak English. I feel personally as well with Thai women, their work ethic, they're really hard workers when it comes to working for organizations. But when it comes to submissiveness, chores around the house, it's very different from a Filipino. So Filipinos tend to be, I think, more submissive, more active in regards to helping out their partner and working a little harder. And it's just personally, just from my experience, I feel that Filipinos are more loyal as well, like compared to Thai women, where I feel that there's a strong loyalty to their family. So you're gonna always come number two if you are someone that is looking for a submissive woman and you want her to move where you move. More so, Filipinos are gonna do that more faster than your average Thai woman.
Being black in Asia, what's your experience has been like?
Man, I mean, I'm definitely sexualized. I know a lot of men say that's not a bad thing. Sometimes you feel like a celebrity. I feel tall, even though I would consider myself a short king. Like I'm 6 foot, but
That's tall, bro.
bro, but here in Asia, I feel like I'm a giant, man. So that comes with a lot of pros. I definitely tend to stand out because I've been trying to, I had an interview with this interview on YouTube recently, and this guy was like, "Man, you say you're a different black person," and I was like, "Well, it's depending on what type of black person you are in Asia, you attract certain type of women." So I was just like, it comes with a lot of pros and it comes with a lot of advantages, man. I think being black here, even though white is the preference in Asian, I feel that black man is the preference in South America, white's the preference in Asia. But I feel that I feel good. I feel safe. I feel very, women are attracted to me, especially women in Asia who think that they are fat. So your average woman who's usually thick, maybe the size of Cardi B or Nicki Minaj or maybe the size of Jessica Alba, they will say that's fat here in Asia. And so they tend to be more geared attracted towards black men because Asian men are really uncomfortable with their weight. So it's a lot of advantages here, especially depending on you, your confidence, your style. You can make a lot of things happen for yourself in Asia, man. It's a beautiful thing being black in Asia.
Brazil or Thailand for you?
Oh man, I'm a hardcore Brazil guy. Like, in regards to being around my people, being around black people, Brazilian women hands down. I'm in a relationship with a Filipino woman, and she gonna kill me for saying this. But Brazilian women are, unbeatable, the most beautiful women in the world, man. You will never go any place and find that natural beauty, no makeup, no lashes. And I think that's what people don't understand when we have these conversations about Brazilian versus Asia. Brazilians don't wear anything on their face. That's just all natural. Ain't no lip filler, ain't no makeup, ain't no eyeshadow. That's just how they're waking up like. And I haven't seen it anywhere for someone I've traveled to over 100 countries. traveled all over the world, and I'm telling you right now, I've never seen it somewhere. So yeah, Brazilian, as far as man, the beauty of women, as far as being around my community, my culture, my people. I don't feel, of course, I can't go to Brazil like this and all flashy and stuff, man, but I do wish that I could feel comfortable like that in Thailand. Now, Thailand beats Brazil when it comes to infrastructure, when it comes to modernization, when it comes to you're getting New York, you're getting Miami, you're getting California at a discount moving to Thailand. So you're able to dress how you want to dress, feel good, feel confident, most importantly, feel safe. And your money goes along a lot longer here in Thailand compared to your money in Brazil. Places like Copacabana and Ipanema. I tend to stay in Ipanema when I go to Brazil. That's more of a bougie echelon area. Lapa is much cheaper, but Lapa is more dangerous. It's a lot more homelessness and a lot more crime in the Lapa area in Brazil and Rio de Janeiro. Just making sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But compared to like Bangkok or Pattaya, you can, man, go anywhere and feel safe and do your thing at the end of the day for sure. So, if I had to right now, Thailand, but I think older me can see myself retiring more so than Brazil.
So you've been to 100 countries?
I've been to 100 countries, man. I started traveling when I was about 2019. Yep. Started off in England. I studied in Oxford, and then I studied. Then I taught English for a year in Spain, in Guadalajara, in Toledo, and then I lived in Australia for 5 years. I got my master's degree from the University of Sydney Business School. So I graduated with honors, and then I worked in some innovation consulting for like Nestle, Deloitte. Then I started recruiting. I started my own recruiting agency. And, man, so when I started learning how to recruit, I was like, man, I love this life. I love this hustle. I love being a nomad. And I started my own agency. And then I just started the YouTube, started teaching people how to do it. And I've been, man, it's going to almost, a solid full 5-6 years as a full-time digital nomad. But 10 years I've been traveling the world, man. So, yeah.
So you've been to 100 countries. Can you give us your rankings of your favorite top five?
Top five is going to be, man, I can't put them in order, but I'm probably going to say Rio de Janeiro's in that category, Brazil. I'm going to say Thailand, Bangkok is in that category. I'm going to put Hanoi. I want to say Hanoi, Vietnam, because it reminds me of the DR. It's like the Asian version of the DR. Yeah, yeah, and so I'm between Hanoi and the DR, but times have changed. I'm definitely gonna strongly say Romania. I just love, man. Every time I get a chance, I go back to Romania. I'm a Sofia as well, Bulgaria. Now I like going, I'm one of those, I'm a low key traveler as well. Like sometimes throughout the year, I'll take 3 months off, I'll step off of social media, and I gotta go to Eastern European countries. Now, when you go to an Eastern European country, you're like Will Smith, you're Denzel, you're the only black guy in the city. And women are usually all over you. But most importantly, you're at peace, you're chill, you're relaxed, nobody's on their phones. It's very low key. It's like going camping damn near when you're a black man in Eastern Europe. You get to get away, focus on you, but also you're in a location where you're like 100x desirable. Because most of these people in these small locations have never even left their small towns. So someone like you go there and they see these big white teeth and these big hands and this tall guy, and they may go a little crazy. I think did I say 5? Poland may be my 5th choice.
So as a black man, what country are you most comfortable in?
As a black man, the country I'm most comfortable with would be definitely going to be Brazil. Definitely Brazil. I was in Argentina. The most uncomfortable for me was Argentina.
Okay, so why? Why was Argentina less comfortable?
Because they got this kind of hidden racism where if they don't hear your accent and they assume you're African, they're going to treat you really poorly. And I get a lot of backlash for saying this. But, I just didn't feel safe all the time. But I was loaded. I'm not going to lie. I went there during 2022, 2023. So, $1,000 would give you 300,000 pesos. So I got 100K in cash in my backpack, 20K in a locker, due to the inflation with the blue dollar in Argentina. Yeah, it was crazy. Your money's crazy in Argentina, like crazy. You're walking around with damn near $500,000, just off front with 1,000 USD. So where can you go? Where can you go and it's literally just stacked some money, man. My homie Walter, man, came through and he was like, man, I need some cash. I went to the closet and just threw him a stack, like, yeah, you can have that. So you feel like you're on another level when you go there. Your money's crazy, but I didn't feel the most comfortable there, man. I think. Oh, and probably that's okay. Second to Argentina would be Lithuania. I was in Lithuania about 2 summers ago. It was, man, it felt like what's the black scary movie show? Like Get Out. Man, no one smiled. Everyone was staring at you. Super intense. Not one colored person in sight. It was all white. I was in Lithuania about 2 years back. I dated this woman from Lithuania. Went to go out to go see her, and it was just too boring for me. Stayed there for a couple weeks. Ended up just canceling my Airbnb and went to Poland, man. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.